Welcome back to Motorsports Mania, your ultimate destination for thrilling car reviews, deep dives into automotive legends, and all things speed and style. Today we're going into the details of one of the most iconic modern muscle machines that took the automotive world by storm in the mid-2000s. This is the 2005 Ford GT, a car that didn't just revive a legend but also redefined Ford's performance engineering in the modern era. Designed as a tribute to the legendary GT40 that dominated Le Mans in the 1960s, the 2005 GT wasn't just a nostalgic attempt. It was a serious contender in the supercar market with the heart, body, and engineering to prove it. Looking at the exterior of the Ford GT, it's instantly clear that this isn't your average supercar. The low-slung design, wide stance, and aerodynamic silhouette scream performance. Its design is a deliberate nod to the original GT40, with a modern interpretation that keeps the heritage alive while embracing 21st-century styling. The wide air intakes, classic racing stripes, large rear haunches, and mid-engine layout all contribute to both form and function. The car sits just under 44 inches tall, which makes it look like it's hugging the ground and makes you feel like you're about to take off in a missile. The clamshell rear hatch with integrated air vents, the dual center exit exhausts, and that unmistakable low front fascia all reinforce the GT's aggressive personality. Under the hood lies the true beast that gives the 2005 GT its incredible street and track performance. Powering this modern legend is a 5.4-liter supercharged V8 engine producing 550 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque. Mated to a Ricardo 6-speed manual transmission, this powerhouse can launch the GT from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 3.3 seconds, with a top speed north of 200 miles per hour. The throttle response is brutally immediate, and thanks to the Eaton screw-type supercharger, the power delivery is smooth, relentless, and thrilling throughout the rev range. There's no electronic nanny taking over your decisions either, which means the GT gives a pure, unfiltered driving experience that rewards skilled hands and punishes careless ones. The chassis is another marvel in this machine. The car uses an aluminum space frame that's both lightweight and rigid. The suspension setup is a race-inspired double wishbone design with coil-over springs and gas-filled dampers that give the GT both handling precision and high-speed stability. It corners flat and reacts immediately to steering inputs, with a rear that stays planted even when pushing hard. Ford engineers tuned the balance to near perfection, and the rear-wheel drive layout with a limited slip differential gives the driver incredible control through corners and straights alike. When it comes to braking, the GT doesn't hold back. It features Brembo 4-piston aluminum calipers clamping down on cross-drilled and ventilated rotors at all four corners. This setup provides jaw-dropping stopping power and fade resistance, making it well-suited for spirited canyon runs or serious track work. The brakes, paired with the aerodynamic efficiency and the downforce generated by the body design, make high-speed driving surprisingly composed. The wheels are 18 inches up front and 19 inches at the back, wrapped in Goodyear Eagle F1 supercar tires. These performance tires give the GT superb grip on dry pavement and work perfectly with the suspension to offer predictable handling at high speeds. The staggered setup also helps in maintaining balance and enhances the aggressive stance of the car. Moving inside, the GT keeps things minimal yet functional. It's a pure driver's environment, with supportive leather bucket seats that hold you firmly in place. The dashboard features toggle switches inspired by aircraft cockpits, adding a retro charm blended with modern utility. The steering wheel is small and thick, providing excellent feedback from the front tires. There's no touchscreen or digital gimmicks, everything is analog and focused on driving. The instrument cluster is clear and easy to read, with a large center-mounted tachometer reminding you where your focus should be. Despite the rawness, it does have air conditioning, a CD player, and power windows, keeping it somewhat livable for short cruises. The GT also has a very specific feel in terms of how it communicates with the driver. Every vibration, gear change, and road texture comes through the car to your fingertips and spine. This is not a car for relaxed Sunday drives unless you consider a 550 horsepower beast relaxing. It's loud, it's raw, and it demands attention from the driver at all times. That's the beauty of it. It's not pretending to be anything else. It's unapologetically a performance machine made to thrill. Production of the 2005 Ford GT was limited, which makes it highly desirable today among collectors and enthusiasts. Only about 4,000 units were produced during its two-year production run from 2004 to 2006. It was built in Wixom, Michigan, and each car was handcrafted, giving it a touch of exclusivity. Buyers had limited color options, including Mark IV Red, Midnight Blue, and Centennial White, usually paired with signature racing stripes. Those racing stripes weren't just for show, they were part of the GT's historic identity. The 2005 GT also marked a turning point for Ford's performance division. It was a statement that the brand could compete with the likes of Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche in terms of engineering, performance, and design. The GT wasn't just built for nostalgia. It was built to perform, and it did just that. Car enthusiasts and critics alike praised it for its balanced handling, explosive power, and beautiful execution of classic design language. In summary, the 2005 Ford GT is a beautiful fusion of past and present, honoring one of racing's most legendary names while delivering modern supercar performance. With its explosive V8 power, precise handling, race-bred aerodynamics, and unique styling, the GT stands out even 2 decades later as one of the most exciting American cars ever built. It is not just a car, it's an experience, a connection to a golden era of motorsports, and a piece of automotive history reborn for the modern age. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2005 Ford GT, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay connected with Motorsports Mania for more thrilling automotive content.